Happy Drug Free Friday. It's me, Jeff, Vice President of Drug Free All Stars, the men's chapter down here in the Metro Detroit region. I just wanted to come to you to tell you all that you're wonderful people, that we love all of you, and if you are out there struggling, there's a way out. You just got to reach out and ask for help. We are here. We have multiple ways to get clean and to live a wonderful life. We don't have to live in that insanity of chasing and finding ways and means to get one more. So I wanted to talk to you guys about ways of coming to find the reality that you might need some help. So for me, it was a little bit of divine intervention. I knew I didn't want to die anymore, and I had reached out for some help. If you're anything like me, the law gets involved, and I was forced by drug court to get clean, go to meetings, things like this nature. For me, it was part of cleaning up the wreckage of my past. I was clean for about 90 days. I ended up getting arrested while I was clean, and I did have warrants, possession of heroin, possession of analogs, things like that. And they put me into the drug court program. I was sentenced to 18 months of Warren Drug Court, and I got pissed off. I said, man, I was trying to stay clean, trying to do the right thing myself. How dare you tell me that I have to stay clean? And there was a day where I almost said, fuck it, I almost went out and continued to use just because they were telling me I had to stay clean. I think it was at that point that a light clicked in my head, and I had to start to change my perception of things. I had to start to look at the good in the things that I did have, even though they were very minuscule when I first got clean. Living in a 3-quarter house, having to take the bus every day, everywhere I had to go. I had to walk 1.5 miles to get to the bus stop. Everything was a struggle when I first got clean. And I had that poor me syndrome. I was angry at everybody and everything. My perception changed and it twisted. And I said, man, I'm grateful to be alive because if you're anything like me, I've overdosed. My heart has stopped. I was given another chance. And I had to be grateful that I had legs to walk to the bus stop. Even if it was to get on the bus, to go drop in a cup 3 times a week. I had to go to all these classes. I had to do all these things. We're rebellious people in nature. But I had to be grateful for an opportunity to get my life together. For so long, I handed my whole life over to drugs and to what they made me do without me even knowing it and realizing it. But I wanted to talk about the fact that the courts had me go to meetings. Well, I took that as an opportunity to try to find a new way to live. I got heavily involved in the recovery world. They required me to go to 3 meetings a week. I, as an addict, do everything more. I went to a meeting every day, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. I usually met my quota of 3 meetings a week in one day. I continued to go every single day. I continued to work the 12-step program that I am part of, and I did it with vigilance. I overexceeded my requirements for drug court, and I came to the conclusion that drug court had nothing to do with my recovery. It was just something that I had to do to clear my name, to become a better person. I have completed drug court. That is not a requirement for me to do it anymore. I have become aware that I have some very good qualities, and I have applied them into my life. I've found wonderful, wonderful people that actually do care about me now. I have the ability to love and care back. I've learned a lot of wonderful things. So the one thing that I really kind of wanted to touch on, it doesn't matter how you get clean. If you're forced to get clean, maybe look at it differently. Try to change your perception on it, and see the bright side, and try to be grateful for these things. If you're forced to go to these meetings, or if you're forced to go to therapy, or forced to go to rehab, look at it as maybe a divine intervention, because if it was like me, there wasn't too many things that were going to step in to get me clean and give me a chance to actually live a life worth living. Because for like 30 years, my life was pretty rough, man. Living in abandoned houses, standing out there holding signs, begging for spare change, handing my kids away, handing my wife away, my business away, my cars, my houses, all those things. All that shit fits in a pipe or a syringe real fast, and it takes long, hard dedication to get that stuff back. God willing, with hard work and dedication and vigilance, man. Vigilance. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant with your recovery. Stay dedicated to becoming the person that you can be. You get in here, you might not think that you can be those things, but come around long enough that the people around you will love you and have faith in you that you can become the things that you'll never believed that you could be. This organization, I spent a lot of time helping other people and dedicating my time to helping other people, showing people that there's a way out. I've come from very dark places, and my life's definitely worth living. I actually have my family, my wife, my kids, we're all under one roof again. I'm warrant free. Life's pretty good today, man. Some days are worse, some days are better, but each day I don't get high is a successful day. If I can do it, you can do it. Reach out. Drug Free All Stars, 248-742-1848. There will be, we have people Flint, Lapeer, Genesee County. Reach out to any one of us. Any one of us can help you get the resources that you need. Remember, if you're struggling, reach out. If you're in recovery and you're struggling, reach out. That one last time might be your one last time. We don't want to lose any more people. You guys have a wonderful Friday, and reach out, man. We love you guys.